Hello then, people, and welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. And it's time for your Leeds versus Brentford post-match chat, a 0-0 encounter. And not a fantastic game of football, but there are positives for me as a Leeds United fan to take from today. Listen, as always, thanks for all the love and support. Please smash a like, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, and of course, hit that notification bell. And let's get into it.
I don't think I do it.
Arsenal started like a house on fire. Signing number 2 for this new era. It's Judgment Day, people. Yeah! What did your boy tell you? It was never in doubt. Never in doubt. Don't believe in any love, I believe I'm self-made, yeah. Look, folks, Brentford, they're a tough nut to crack. They're a very, very good side. And when they sit in and when they don't want to concede, 9 times out of 10, they won. And look, Leeds United are that side that for me can be very frustrating because when the impetus is on us, like it was in that second half, we can't seem to create chances, not clear-cut chances and not enough of them. Look, what I will say, positives to take. We were good against Villa, we lost. We were good against Cardiff, yes, we conceded goals, but we move, we win. Another good performance today for me. You know, another clean sheet. I think that's 20 now for Meslier in total since he's been at Leeds United in the Premier League. So big shout out to him. Great future ahead. Second half, we were the better side. I think if anyone can say they deserve 3 points from that, it's Leeds United. But ultimately, we didn't get them. But what it does do, again, just gives us a little bit of more breathing space from that bottom 3, if you could call it that. What is it, a point now? Yes, we have a game in hand, but I'm not confident we'll go and, win again against Forest in a couple of weeks' time after the FA Cup game because, I just don't enjoy what I view, do you know what I mean? And struggle to see how it's sustainable playing this brand of football because ultimately if teams want to sit in, Leeds United are not going to create. Like we didn't really create any massive clear-cut chances for me. I'm not too sure on taking Rodrigo off. I'd have liked to see him play 90 minutes because he's in hot form right now. I'd have kept Bamford on there. I think when Bamford came on, he gave us something. Should have that happened sooner? Potentially. I'd have maybe taken Jack Harrison off. I wouldn't have even started Aronson. I'm sorry to say, the guy's built like a Rizzler paper. He falls over more often than not and gives the ball away an exceptional amount of times, trying daft little back heels, flicks, tricks that are just not coming off for him right now. Sinisterra obviously came on, didn't really do up, but again, he's still not up to full fitness. A lot of people will batter Jesse for not bringing on Ruta, and I'd like to see him 10 minutes. I know, look, listen, the Bundesliga already started last week, and he's clearly not up to speed, but just throw him in there. He's a player that's got that type of X factor that you need, like a Cini, like a Nonto, etc. And I'd like to have seen Rodrigo stay on to play alongside Bamford, maybe in that 4-2-2, as opposed to him coming off. I think Rodrigo was surprised in himself. I thought defensively we're very good. Everyone was waxing lyrical on Koch at half-time. Thought he started really shaky, but definitely grow into it. Max Wöber looks an improvement on any we've had before. Let's be realistic here. I think if Cooper's fit, Max Wöber maybe starts at left back, and I'd like to see that because for me, Strout going forward, I even see times I think where Jack Harrison missed him out. I'm thinking there's a pass on there to Strout and you're cutting inside. You're cutting inside every time when he's in acres of space. But the thing is, when Rodrigo put him through at one point, a normal left back, if you like, who is able to whip their foot around it, gets the ball in the box, and Strout's not able to do that. We do struggle not having an out-and-out left-back for me. And we still haven't really addressed it because we can see Wöber's great at centre-back. So we still, for me, need a specialist left-back at the football club. Going forward, exceptional. I think in midfield, people will have a go at Rocker a lot, but I thought Rocker and Adams did well in there against, again, what is a very good Brentford side. I think defensively, still, when there were the odd few scary moments when the ball got switched out or we switch off defensively, we still look a bit shaky. There was one set piece that happened at this, the end of the first half where Tony started here and just ran round the back of everyone, and he's in acres of space. No Leeds player near him. His touch is poor. There was a number of times where it got switched out to the right to the Rasmussen and De Silva, etc. And we just look so susceptible at times, even when we are the aggressor, even when we are on top, we still look like a few passes away from absolutely capitulating. That's the facts of how I see it. Again, I don't think the football's great to watch. There's so much pinball, head, long kick by the keeper, straight through to the other. Like, for me, it's like, my most favourite goal that I've had was against Cardiff, that third goal, Willian Gnonto. It was almost Bielsa-esque. I want to see more of that because it's clear we have it in the locker. Because guess what? For me, playing this style, when a team says, go on, then you have the ball, we can make 30, 40 passes and not go anywhere. And guess what? We lose it and counter-attacks are on us. And 9 times out of 10, teams are going to play like that against you. There are a lot of positives. As I say, 3 good performances now on the bounce. That's positives. But we need to start seeing wins. We need to start seeing wins because next is Forest away. Then you've got 2 games against Manchester United, then Southampton, Everton. And they're going to be like massive games, aren't they? Huge games. I thought we were all right, though. No one was amazing. No one was terrible. Bit middle of the road from everyone, really. I'd like to see Aronson come out personally. Maybe have Cini, Gnonto, maybe even Rutter, or Cini, Gnonto, Rodrigo, Bamford. You know, there's options there. There is options there. And I think if Leeds United can get to a stage where we create regularly, we'll put teams away. I'm actually starting to see that now, but I just think we need to play with a little bit more expansive. You know, in the first half, I think I see sometimes Rodrigo gets on the ball, actually opens his body up and looks to spray it across over to Struijk or play it into Rocker, whereas everyone, Aronson, Adams, it's all so tight-knit, bam, 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 bam. And it's played at 100 miles an hour, and we just need to just step off a little bit and go, do you know what? Let's just play at 50, knock it about, and let's see if we can create some incisive passes. But we don't tend to do that, you see. And then the ball's taken off us. You know, so for me, it's just a bit frustrating. It's a bit meh. It's all a bit meh. But we got a point, so I can't really grumble. Brentford are a great side. We've got tougher tests to come, not least away at the City Ground. Then Man United twice on the bounce. You know, you could be looking at a couple of games without any points there. And that's the truth. And that's why when I say it's a must-win against Brentford, yeah, before the game, maybe you take a point. But on reflection, when you watch the game, you watch how it develops, you see that we're on top. You just know that if we can create some more chances, we win that game. But we're not creating enough. So something needs to be done about that. When we are on top, we need to be able to create clear-cut chances. We need to be able to create high XG numbers, which I don't see us doing, because I don't think the style of play is sustainable over a long period of time, and we'll draw blanks more than we'll score hatfuls, I think, anyway. But yeah, listen, point, move. FA Cup next weekend, easy tie, Accrington or Boreham Wood. And then it's back to the league. And that's where the bread and butter is, because it's you know, there was a period of time yesterday when we dropped in the bottom 3 when Southampton were winning. Thankfully, they lost, but that's how close we are. Yes, we got a point today against a very good Brentford side that have beat West Ham away, that have beat City away. I think it was the first time ever in their history that have won 4 top-flight games on the spin. They didn't manage to do that today. So it shows you just how good they are. And I think, like, say, Thomas Frank got it right for me, playing the wing backs. They caused us problems at times. But for me, better side overall. Disappointed we couldn't get it to a win. Do I enjoy watching that? No. I think it's turgid. I think it's boring. I think it's long ball. I think it's hoof. It's this, it's that. But here's what it is. We're all locked into this until something changes, whether that's the manager, whether that's he adopts his ideas with more coaches coming on board, I'm not too sure. But for me right now, I'm just happy we got a point and we didn't lose the game of football. But we need to see a win in the league soon, and hopefully that comes away at Nottingham Forest. Thanks as always for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel, and of course hit that notification bell. The Final Word will be back tomorrow evening with myself and a number of Leeds United fans. Thanks as always for watching. I'll see you on the other side. Peace out. Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. I don't think I do it. Arsenal started like house on fire. Signing number 2 for this new era. It's Judgment Day, people. Yeah! What did your boy tell you? It was never in doubt. Never in doubt. Don't believe in any love, I believe I'm self-made, yeah.